Meet me after slashing your wrist, or at the end if you so insist. I'm persistent when told to cease and desist with this blasphemous shit.
Hello, Shley. World War III ain't started yet, so we got enough time for some more will call. Hope you're in a good mood.
This is mainly about her and what she's been through. I do believe that Paris is prostituting her own daughter and she's splitting the money with her mother, Rhoda. Her family and friends had called me and had explained to me that her daughter had been molested. Now, after her daughter got abused, Paris didn't take her daughter to the hospital. And I had given Paris a phone call to see what her part of the story was, and she wouldn't give me an answer. She just hung up the phone. Paris thinks that I'm the one that, you know, called CPS on her and is trying to get her daughter taken away from her for this situation. I did not call CPS on her. I would never do that. I was living with Paris at one point, and we got into an argument. She kicked me out, and we haven't talked since.
Now that's your daughter's godmother, Ashley, on the tape, who's basically saying you're pimping out your daughter.
I don't know who the hell she thinks she is. Police came to my house. Detectives came to my house. And they questioned me, they questioned my mom, they questioned my daughter. I feel like my daughter relived the situation when they asked her the question, like, what's going on. Last summer, she did get victimized, you know, sexual. I left her with somebody I trusted. A month went by. I got a call from my family saying, did you know what happened to your kid? I turned to my kid and I asked her, did you do anything on TikTok? Did you do anything inappropriately? Like, what did you post? Did something happen to you? And when I asked her, did something happen to you? Like, did somebody touch you? She started crying. And I said, what's wrong? And, you know, she was kind of nervous to tell me. Like, you could tell something was, I know my kid. I know when something's wrong. Before that, she told my mom, like, somebody else, like a little girl touched her. And she was lying, but it wasn't, she was trying to tell my mom, like, something's wrong. And she finally did tell me what happened. I took her to the police station. I called the doctor. I told her what happened. I did not take her to the hospital because it was a whole month that went by, so I couldn't really, they really couldn't tell if something was wrong.
Sure. This person was also a child, right?
It was another child. That's why they couldn't charge him.
But these allegations now are that you're allowing men to have sex with your daughter for money and that you and your mother are splitting the money. Any truth at all to that statement?
No. People are, I feel like Ashley is the one that's making the allegations and lying on me. She lost her job. She lost everything she had. She was homeless. And I feel like she wanted me to be in the same situation as her.
Why would she drag your mother into this?
Because my mom is the one that told me to kick her out.
Are you facing any charges?
No, I'm not. They closed my case yesterday.
Oh, yesterday?
Yes, they did.
But you're here to find out the truth.
Yeah, I want to know who called and why. And if Ashley called, we're already not friends no more, so if she called, I'm definitely done with her.
But you also want to clear your own name because other people are thinking that you did this.
Yeah, because it's all over social media. She looked my mother in the eye and said, I swear to God, I'm going to get Paris. I'm going to make sure she loses everything she got, including her kid. Because
you kicked her out, and she told your mother she's going to get you and do the same thing to you.
Yes, she did.
Let's bring Ashley out.
I know you prostituted
You know you're lying,
daughter.
Ashley.
I know you did.
You know I didn't do that.
I know you did.
You know I didn't do that.
I know you did.
You know I didn't do that.
You
trying to get my kid taken away. I thought we was friends. We was friends for 10 years, and you gonna blame my mom too? Why would you do that, Ashley?
I believe you did it.
But you just said you loved me and I was a good mother, though.
You are a good mother. Until I found out what you did. I found out what happened. I called you. You never answered your phone. You blocked me on social media.
All right, but I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to talk to you about it. We was already not friends, Ashley.
You say she was a good mother until you found out about what?
I found out that her daughter was sexually molested.
By another child?
Yes.
Okay.
So how did it go? How did it turn into I'm selling?
Her own blood family, her own friends calling me, telling me what's going on.
You're lying.
We weren't talking. How do I know this?
What was exactly said to you?
Her daughter was being sexually molested. When I found that out, I called Paris and I told her what I heard. She hung up the phone on me. She blocked me. She blocked me from her daughter's phone. She blocked me.
You're lying, because I already blocked you before.
Obviously, we don't know, but I'm believing the mum over that girl. She keeps talking about being blocked and all that. It's almost like that's what's most salty to her. And if we're talking about a child being abused, like, and she said at the start, I would never go to CP. Are you mad? Are you mad? If I'm genuinely in possession of information that someone is being abused, if I can't get the child away from that situation, I'm going CPS, 100%. Why people act like that's a mad thing? So even just saying that, surely, like, if the child has been, or surely if she's right, then she's just been leaving that child to go through this because she's desperate to speak to her. That's not my thing.
Situation.
They like money.
Well, who doesn't?
They love money.
So much that she would sell her own daughter?
This is not me making the allegation.
But I'm saying,
It is, though.
do you really believe that?
Yes.
Okay. Did you call DCFS?
No, I did not.
Never.
Nope.
Do you resent her for throwing you out of the house?
I was homeless. When I knocked at her door, she didn't answer. She walked out the door and she stepped right over me.
Yo, you're lying. You're lying.
Were you sleeping in her hallway?
Yes, I was sleeping in her hallway.
You truly believe that Paris and her mother are capable of doing this to your goddaughter?
Yes, I do.
Your mother, Rhoda, made a tape. Let's watch that now.
I'm also being accused of allowing men to molest and rape my grandchild for money.
Why did they do that shot? I thought we was looking at Mr. Majika. I thought that was some weird ponytail sticking up the top. Why did they do that shot? She could have moved 1 foot aside and there's no pipes coming out of her head.
It's disgusting. Child Services said that I stood by and watched while my granddaughter is being raped, and I'm getting paid for it. And Ashley's the one behind this. And the reason why I know is because she said it to me. Ashley told me that she was going to destroy Paris. Ashley told me to my face, she swear to God she was going to make Paris lose everything, including my grandchild. The reason why Ashley got this revenge pot is because Paris kicked her out of her house. I know Ashley made up these lies, and I know Ashley reported us to Child Services. Ashley and Paris got into an argument, and Ashley told Paris to her face she hopes that my grandchild dies. What kind of godmother says that?
Let's meet your mother, Rhoda.
Ashley, you know you called Child Services
No, I
on my
did
kid.
not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did
yes,
not.
You did. You told me
No,
in my
I did
face
not.
you was going to
No, I
destroy
did
my
not.
kid. Did you call Child Services
No,
on
I
us?
did not.
I feel like you did.
We'll see what when the
I feel like you
comes
did.
out.
She looks like, what's it called, man? Who's that girl from the Addams Family? Does she not? But
Why do you believe that she called Child Protective Services?
Because she told me she was going to destroy Paris. Yeah. She told me she was going to get her kid taken. Yeah. She told me this. She came between me and my kids, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now you're doing this to my grandchild?
I'm not the one that made the accusation.
I would never sell my grandchild for no money, okay? Don't play with me, Ashley. Don't play with me. What kind of sick mind do you have? Like, if you think you're sitting there thinking stuff like that and saying stuff like that, you're a sicko.
That's a
I'm sorry,
child,
but you're a
isn't it?
sicko.
I'm not the one that made the allegation.
You didn't post it on social media
No, I
either?
did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Other people posted it on social
media. So, Rhoda, you believe this all stems from your daughter kicking Ashley out?
Yes, that's what it starts. And it was around the same time that my daughter got, you know.
Why did you name Ashley as godmother to your child?
She was a person that I trusted with my kid. Like, I feel like, you know, when you give somebody a godmother, it's like if something happened to me right now, Ashley's supposed to take over. Like you said, other people said it. I didn't think you would believe that, Ashley.
You lived with Paris. You saw her as a mother. You've known her, obviously, a long time. Do you really believe that her and her mother sold her daughter for money and then split it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Rhoda, you took a lie detector test, and we asked you, did you ever prostitute your granddaughter? You answered no.
Yeah.
Do you have any knowledge of your granddaughter prostituting? You answered no. The results came back the same to each one of those 2 questions, and it came back that Rhoda told the truth.
Thank you. Thank you. You believe it now? You still believe that? Do you?
After all we all been through, you believe that I would do something like that?
Paris, you took a lie detector test. We asked Paris, did you allow your daughter to be sexually abused? She answered no. Have you ever prostituted your daughter? She answered no. The results came back the same for each of those 2 questions, and it came back that Paris told the truth.
Yeah, now you got me. Now you feel stupid. Do you feel stupid? No.
I apologize to them, but I don't want nothing to do with them.
Ashley took a lie detector test, and we asked her.
The way she was doing that left eye, one tear thing, that was either like tragedy or murder. I slightly feel sorry for this girl. She doesn't seem right, but she's not seeming right, is she? And also, like, for the false accusation brigade, it's proper impossible to prove rape. I think it's a bit different with child cases, but even then, if they don't care about you, they can easily paint brushes to make, do you know what I'm saying? But because it is, don't get me wrong, on a social level, it's possible to ruin a person's reputation. I definitely get that. I definitely get that. But from a legal point of view, because it's so impossible to prove rape, it would be even more impossible to convict someone who hasn't raped. About 99% of rapes go unprosecuted. Do you get what I'm saying? So really the false accusation issue is a social one, not a legal one. Does that make sense? With rape anyway. I'm not talking about murders and all that. I know America's wild for your locking up people.
Did you contact DCS to report Paris for prostituting her daughter? She answered no. And the results for Ashley's lie detector test is that Ashley told the truth.
Period.
Apologize too, but I don't want nothing to do with you.
Everybody's telling the truth. I'm asking you, really deep down, we can't repair this friendship to a point where it was at one point where you're asking
bless her. She's
to be godmother to the child that you're...
Even if we do, it's not going to be the same, Steve.
But I'm just asking you, you really don't want to be friends anymore?
No.
Good luck to everybody. Thanks for being on the show.
That was a weird one. They definitely can't be friends now, because that girl, who's the godmother, believed lies over her friend. But if she believed them, which obviously cuts up that friendship, but if she believed them, she didn't do much of an effort to protect the child. So from her point of view, even if I get you believing, what effort did you do? Do you know what I mean? You just left the child. You're thinking my child's getting abused and you just left the child there. So, yeah, like, she's definitely bitter. And it sounds like, obviously, she heard this rumour. She was already salty with her, and she just ran with it. But I don't think she really believed it because the police issue. So. Anyway, till next time.